Okay, so the purpose of this tutorial is for us to draw an everyday product that has ellipses in it, so that we can practice drawing ellipses. So what you'll need is an HB pencil that's preferable to a 2H or a 2B. 2H will scratch the paper and a 2B will leave too dark a line, which will make it more difficult for you to disregard the slight mistakes that you will invariably make. Also have several layers of paper underneath the one that you're drawing on. That also helps to soften the pencil line. Okay, so let's get stuck in. So we're going to start with the ellipse that we can see at the top with the stopper, and you can see there, you saw that I made lots of lines there. You can also see that there's a mistake there. That doesn't matter, I'm going to leave it there. And we're going to draw the diagonal lines down like that. So if you like, we have a line there, we have a line there, we have maybe a line here, and we have a line here. So those might be good reference points for you. So here I would draw so there we would have our minor axes, and here we have our major axes. Another way that we can do it is we can just copy this curve here around there. Okay, notice how I'm turning the paper around as well, trying to find the natural movement of my wrist and my arm and use those to my advantage. Okay, so next I think it comes down like this. That. Raise that inner line there because that's the cork stopper, and yeah, so maybe it comes down to about here. Actually, I think there's another ellipse there, and this time I'm just copying the curve that is already there with the stopper. Okay, again, it really doesn't matter if this doesn't look like the product on the screen. All we're doing is just practicing drawing our ellipses. Okay, so what I'm going to do there, what I had in my mind's eye was I had this vertical line. So that made sure that this line is the mirror image of that line. And again, so now I'm going to use that. So, and what you want to avoid are any corners, because obviously these are circles seen in isometric. And then that's going to come straight down here. And you can see that really my proportions aren't great compared to the one on the screen, but that's okay. And then we have one at the bottom. Thanks. Okay, so then we can go over the lines that we do want with a heavier pencil line and see if we can avoid using the pencil, the eraser. It might be a bit difficult to avoid using the pencil. And there is one more line here, the edge of the okay, and I'm going to, I will erase that line actually, because you don't really see it. Okay, so I think that will do. One extra thing you can do to make this look a little bit realistic is you can add some shading. So here will be darker and we'll be getting lighter, and then getting darker again, and then here you can do the same. And here, if you draw your lines diagonally there, and here, just some lines to indicate there's a center line there, and the same here. To draw these parallel to the edge there, getting lighter and lighter and lighter. So there we go. So practice, all drawing your different ellipses. It doesn't matter if you're making mistakes. The key thing is that you practice again and again and again. This isn't art, we're not going to put it up on the wall. All we need it to do is to communicate an idea. So if I was going to be really particular about this, I would redo that bit. You can see that I've made a mistake there. So I think if I just erase that line, that might make it a little bit better. So use the product that we've shared with you on the screen. go through the process that I've just gone through and the original tutorial and redraw that carafe from IKEA, which is for sale of 199 Thai baht, not including delivery.